I'm just going to say what I know.
User left your
We
channel.
are on the USS Nimitz at the moment. We are being flanked by the USS Freedom, and we all have a destroyer escort. On the USS Nimitz, I guess we're all gathering around. I really don't know how you guys want to do a brief, but so long as you can hear my voice. We have 2 Blackhawks on deck and 3 different Pawnees, little birds that can shoot things. We've got a US flag over our position on the map. To the north, we have 2 Ches DSK, whatever the fuck we call it. They're insurgent forces. Our current objective... This is a time-sensitive op. I mean, tick-tick-tickety.
What's your question?
They can't hear you. You're on whispering, so over there they don't hear anything.
Okay. I will repeat myself then. We're on the Nimitz. We got the Freedom. We got 3 destroyers. We're marked on the map as a USA flag. To our north, we have 2 Cherno-Russian forces of the Red Star flags. One of them is in a more rural area with a few different complexes around it. We believe that is going to be our main AO. The other flag is a military base. Here's what you need to know. This is the island of Bozcadda. It is a Turkish island in the Mediterranean, and we will be operating this sector for Tier 2. This is a preview because we have Tier 1s in here as well. The op is simple. We believe that the Turkish armed forces have lost one of their patrolling squads on this island. They have resurfaced as hostages for these Cherno-Russian forces. We don't know why they're here, but they seem to have an interest in the island. The reason we've got wind of this is we've been told in exactly 2 hours and 7 minutes they will be executed. Your job is to go to the AO to our north. Let me specify, not the military base, the other flagged area, and find them. What we know, the military base is heavily armed with AA and AT, so watch yourselves around it. We believe that once first contact is broken, the Cherno-Russian forces will try to move the hostages to the military base. You need to intercept any convoys that go to that military base, or your op is going to be much tougher. We believe there are 8 hostages in total. Acceptable casualties permit 1 may die. However, there at least needs to be 7 on this aircraft carrier within 2 hours and now 6 minutes, or else the mission is failed. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Yep.
Long range channel will be 50. Any questions?
Yes, we only see 1 flag on the map at this time.
The fuck?
I see 2 of them.
I see 1.
I see 1 as well,
That
except for the US
is weird because I put 2 down. 1 second. Okay, it's not going to do that for me. Do you see the second flag now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. To clarify, the flag towards the right is the area of operations. The flag towards the left is the heavily guarded military base. Any other questions?
And yes, 2. You said that the anti-air was in the military base?
That is in the military base, yes. It is static Zeus cannons. We do not believe they have shoulder fire, but if you piss them off, they might break some out.
And you said that, sorry, what vehicle assets are there?
Everything on the deck of this ship is usable.
No, for the enemy. What is our recon looking at?
That is unknown at this time. You are your own recon.
Roger.
Hunt IR, just FYI.
Hunt IR and drones.
King, where are you?
Tuna drone.
I'm going to be tuning up this AO as they figure things out.
Anyway, I'm gonna mount up in the Black Hawk.
Готов действовать.
Any other questions?
Wrecking, since you're commanding...
High command, check on 50. You can always ask me more questions on this frequency if you have any.
I don't think he heard you because he has dropped his radio.
I cannot hear you at this time. Other people need to shut up, or you can radio me the question.
It's fine, I'll let him know.
How many hostages need to be on this deck in 2 hours?
I said 7. There are 8 total.
Because radio off to set up a drone.
Are any civilians in the area?
A couple.
That is unknown at this time, though it is nighttime. They are most likely indoors, if at all, in this AO. However, Bozcadda is a civilian area, so it is quite possible there are civilians.
We have hostages, right? We're not gonna want to go
Right.
in guns blazing and blowing everything up.
I think this play's gonna be fun.
several hostages.
Whew.
Also,
Okay.
We can lose one.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's that static AA I promised.
I wanna
If that
point
continues.
out-
And I'll be setting up some other statics and whatnot. But hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here. We've got this is a tier 2 mission file that I'm setting up here. So I will say that the tier 2 site is a bit unfinished, but this is kind of what we're going to be looking at.
12.
Why did you just put that up?
Someone said throw, so I thought someone threw a fucking bad frag, but we've got the Nimitz and the Freedom. How the spawns are going to work is the tier 2 player base is going to spawn on the Freedom,
And do you know who's
tier 2 player base on Freedom, tier 3 on Nimitz, and both will be decked out.
Leader's right side.
Unsure, like I'll change up where they are in the ops, but this is the AO we're going to be using. We've had it in the mission file for a while. It's been mainly used for training, but I want to, you know, finally break it out and have some fun with it. So I'm going to be setting up some finishing touches. What the fuck? Well, there goes that barbed wire.
I know.
But I'm just going to be setting up some finishing touches here.
Go with that wall if you know how to operate.
What the hell's an NSV? It's like another type of machine gun turret. Lovely. But I'm just going to be, you know, fortifying this base up a bit. Having some fun. So, for the preview, we have tier 1s on right now. Oh god,
So
not Cowboy's mom again.
One isn't enough for some reason.
She's just gonna have to go shut up and go get him. I love it. Alright guys, break. Oh god, just shut up and go get them. Well, these guys are not really, focusing here. Did it not come up on my screen either? Fuck, I didn't catch it. Hold on. Now it's not coming up in my email either. Alright, I completely missed that, so I have no idea what the hell just happened. Let me quickly make sure OBS is doing everything right. Unless it did come up and I completely missed it, which would be weird.
Can we sort this out in the helicopter?
Whoever did that, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I fucked that up. I'm just trying to make sure. These guys have been... Every time I've been on this TeamSpeak today, someone's been here to bug me. I missed it.
Hey, what's the report rating?
Sorry, Griff. Thanks for the 40. I need to do stuff for you. But as here, just listen to the cancer here.
Alright, Doc, do you think he's good on his own, or?
I'm good on my
This
own.
is what I have to
How
live
about
with.
Nicholas?
This is what I have to
Do you think
do.
he's good?
Fine.
Sasha, thank
Alright,
you so
you're off to
much.
my
I'm
right,
sorry.
Nicholas, you're
Just
off to my left.
these people are killing me, both figuratively and
AT
literally.
support.
Fuck it. Just for
C-SPAN,
that,
right.
Sasha, we're gonna make
Nate
this AO a bit
and
tougher,
David,
just for you.
left.
Your left.
So let's
My left
let's
and
load
right,
this
yeah.
puppy up,
Uh,
and I need a fucking
specialties,
BTR.
Step forward, like mechanic or something like
Or we
that.
could do a BMP, T72,
Marksman,
something
yeah?
fun.
Let's
do a BTR 70.
Left.
Sounds better. Sweet.
Frost, you can go right. And then the
You
rest
told
of
me to bribe you, so I did.
Jaden left, General Mox
That's
right.
fair. That's fair.
Perfect.
All right, I'm also gonna put a 50 over here,
Alright, Doc, you go over there.
just kind of
quickly.
as an Overwatch.
You guys are gonna
I
be
think a
Bravo,
cord
you're
would
gonna be
suffice.
on channel 70, okay? Rat King's, where's, you guys are with Rat King?
I think
You guys
that'll
are gonna be
barely
60,
fit
okay?
over. There we go. Got it leaning a bit.
Radio check.
The gun is
Where'd you find
on
that?
this little thing, so it can fire over it.
Swap over.
I didn't know wrecking was
Alright, ready?
Change our colors or make it just one?
We've got a third thing right here, so I'm gonna take a cord, copy paste. Hopefully it doesn't like go flying up in the air as everything else seems to be wanting to do.
You're going yellow.
All right, let's put her up here.
C-SPANs and Nicholas, you're going yellow.
David, what do you mean by
All right,
Wait a
so
minute,
again,
do
a
you
quick
have the radio?
recap of what this op
No.
is. 8
frequency,
hostages
70?
to rescue,
Yeah,
4
70.
located in this building, 4 located at this little
We're
convoy,
overtaking 2 helicopters. That's why 2 pilots.
and now we just have to wait.
PRC 144.
Here, take this one.
Is there a video where we have Sam shooting down an A10? See, here's the thing. I don't think it was the Sam site.
The second pilot. Wonderful. Great.
I think it was the Tigris's AA. Because I checked the, I did some field testing with, you know, these freaking NATO turrets, the GMLS and blah blah blah. Some of them are part of the, you know, the Nimitz, but yeah, the only two that could have fired were those two like 8 missile bigger ones, but they did not budge at all. It was the like smaller one that had 20 missiles. Oh god, not again.
Okay, Nicholas, when you're ready, come over.
Cowboys, Mom, why? How could you? Alright, Sasha just deciding to break the goal. Guys, break. Just shut up and go get them. Shut up and go get them. Thank you, Liru. Alright. Here's what I will say about the goal. It's $200 behind because the doofus that gave me 200 euros instead of 200. He meant to give me 2 during an Iron Front. That I wasn't able to change that, but I'm just gonna pay out of my own pocket because when these guys, you know, deploy, I'll talk a bit more about it. But I've got some nice news, and you know, let me just focus on this for a second. But I do appreciate it, Sasha. I will be ordering that new monitor after the Jester 814 ops tonight. And the next goal, I've got a few different goals in mind for what we want to do, but the next goal will be a stream ship for a Wii, because there are more games other than on the PC that I like to play. Some old classics like Gauntlet Star Legacy and Fantasy Star Episodes 1 and 2. Good shit. Now, let me gain my train of thought back. I'm gonna be making this pretty fucking obvious where the damn hostages are. At least to a general person that may or may not have a brain. Rat King disbanded my squad, that's okay. Okay, and then just around I'm gonna put... Just put 2 Urals around, just for the sake of, just some trucks that were used as transportation. And then up here, I need to put 2 trucks in this base. Yeah, we can do 3. And then for those 2 trucks down there, we're gonna put 2 infantry sentries, just to overwatch. You know, just add to the transportation factor. I'm gonna put another guy right here to act as an outside sentry. Sasha, put the wallet away, buddy. Put the wallet away. Don't go overkill. I don't want to have to refund stuff, because there is such thing as giving too much, my friend. Wait till I become a much bigger YouTuber. God damn it! We do have a Discord. Fucking Griff. No, I'm not gonna give you moderator on the TeamSpeak. Griff, I told you, you gotta ask Bill for the fucking moderator, and if he says yes, I'll give it to you.
Red King, permission to load up in the Blackhawk. Go ahead, make sure you
So they've got an hour and 55 minutes to rescue these 2 hostages.
Where are you guys? Blackhawk.
After that finishes, I'm gonna go dark on the stream. I gotta go set up for the 506. We're gonna be using Winter Chernobyl.
I mean, like, I'm below deck.
And I've got some pretty nice ops planned for him.
Yes, top deck. Be up. Flight deck. Flight deck.
Other than that, let's see what else this AO needs. I think we need more QRF forces in case this gets messy.
But you need to choose fast. I don't mind which squad you're in, you just need to...
Actually, there's 2 things we need to add. One, we need to have more, you know, messy things. Let's get rid of this crap. Let's put a BMP 1D down. That sounds good. And 2, we need an artillery position. Not for missiles, because they don't have a big enough range. Do you guys have mortars?
Load up in the Black Hawk.
Please, make it easier on me for once. No, you don't. Ah, of course you don't. Let's see. Let's just use CSAT.
I got fucking...
Blah blah. Scroll all the way down. MK6 mortar. Not include crew. Let's move back to the Siddiq. Yeah, whatever. Insurgent people. Infantry. Sapper. Perfect, and they lean down, which is what I like. One more thing I want to use here, I'm going to need 2 different sentry teams. Actually, I think the best place to put these guys is Uno. Should be right here. We're going to have them lay down, set to safe. Put them on the edge here. And what these guys are going to serve is a spotter team. And I'm going to put another one over here. Friendly, prone. Global settings. Let's deal with this. So, general skill. This is a tier 2 op. So we're going to be modeling this a lot. Stop with the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? Why? It's just a donation train. Slusky. Guys, break. Just shut up and go get them. 22, thank you, my friend. Yeah. You know what? Sure. Let's do an experiment here. Yes, more donations is going to mean a harder AO because this is just a preview op. I'm just curious to see how much this goes. So how about this? This is kind of what what's considered regular for a night op of tier 2 when they don't have NVGs. Spotting's 50 because, you know, lack of lighting, but general skill, weapon handling, when they're at closer ranges, they're more likely to hit, but the accuracy is about 35. How do we increase the difficulty from there? Got an idea. Let's put a fishing boat down or something. There we go. Now, let's see how many of these rifle squad guys we can put in it. Wow, a lot. Alright. It's a nice little QRF team. How's its lights? Oh, that's actually not that bad. Oh, they've got the drone up. Well, okay, any future forces, I gotta fucking... I gotta put them outside of the AO and bring them into the AO. And they're already down on the LZ. Jesus, I lost track of them. Alright, let me move myself in. They actually deployed a lot. 4 minutes after the briefing and they already deployed. That's actually really fucking nice. I think that's the quickest deployment they've ever had. That's really shocking.
Whenever you want to follow the blue line to go up this hill, we're not going straight towards the AO, as will be pretty obvious that way. And I want to get on a high position beforehand, overlooked area.
Oh god. Alright, let's just see what happens here. I said it. It's gonna happen. Guys, where are the goats? That's a good question. Shut up and go get them. That's a good question. It's a fair fucking question. It's a very fair question. There are the goats. Bucks equals goats. The more money... Here's how I should sell out then. The more money I receive, the more weaponized the goats get. But we'll do that on a later stream.
Careful not to skyline.
So it looks like for the amount of players they have, they split up into 2 different teams.
Just to west.
One of them has about 9 or 8 people. Other one, 6. So are we going for a support squad? Because I'm seeing a lot of the breacher roles, a medic and an engineer. Then the commander, or the squad lead, I'm sorry, this is the commander. I need to flip-flop those roles, but Yeah, possibly a support squad and a main squad, but I don't know. This is also a bit tough because they only have 2 medics. So if they both go down, that is going to be difficult for these guys, but we'll see how things go here.
That was a question.
Yes.
Alright, we'll continue moving on.
Alright, these guys need to be set to regular. And I think that's it. So this is our AO. Not bad. Fishing boat's pretty slow, but it's actually kind of nice. We have our military base up here.
Copy that.
I think everything looks good. We've got 2 technicals here. We've got a 3rd technical, which has the AGS, and then a BTR, a BMP, missile puppy on standby, 2 mortars, static anti-air. I think that's all pretty fitting for this. I'm gonna quickly tab out and turn the music down just a tab. Okay, that was worse. Liru, you made it worse. What the fuck was that?
Switch out to command channel if you're in a command channel. Go to vehicle channel.
Alright.
Helicopters come back. That was quick, Christopher.
That is a little bird. Christopher is providing CAS.
Vortex versus ground, come on.
Don't hear him from this AO yet. Looking at their approach paths, they're probably... Alright, so they're going to pick 2 different hills to assault from.
When we get to these houses, we're gonna stop a little.
They're going to come in, kill these guys, and then move on to the next area. This is tough, though, because these guys were right on the drone.
Ground, copy.
Ground copy, be advised to not go too close to the AO right now. Don't want you spooking anyone by audio contact.
Here's the only issue with this.
I'm in near the AO, ready to assist.
Copy.
We have the 4
Bravo to
hostages
Alpha.
right here. They're pretty close to the military base.
Let me know when you're when you're on the other side of the main road. How copy?
Little bird coming back around.
So if they pick these observation points and assault from here, then these guys are going to get a straight shot around this road.
Grid ref
to get right on this military base.
098977. How copy?
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what these guys do, but this is going to attach to that, and these 2 Vics are going to head just around into this base, so it'll probably be up to
Copy, we will
Christoph
be a bit to the east in a set
come in
of
a bit
buildings
low,
holding up.
possibly stop it.
Copy that. Let me know when you're holding. We'll start pushing up and
Otherwise we'll have to
observing the area. How copy?
Good copy, we're at the buildings right now.
Some of the goats are already at
Copy.
the perimeter.
Bravo, we'll move now.
Clear the building right now.
Otherwise they'll be able to get these 4. Again, they just need 7 hostages to succeed in the op.
Yes. Roger that. Building clear.
But the whole future I have planned for these ops is, like our previous
just in case
Fallujah
we get
ops.
patrols going outside of the AO. Just be aware and everything.
Tier 3 will be doing a stealth op objective, and Tier 2 will be doing the main objective. So if I were to take this AO, Tier 2 would be doing this exact AO. Tier 3 would be on Overwatch duty, trying to do as much damage to this military base as they could. There'd be probably an additional thing tied to this military base, like maybe this facility. And what Tier 3 would do is they'd provide the distraction to make the military base deploy units over here and attract the entire AO's attention to this area, which is quite away from the actual AO. So that would be one of our standard Tier 2, Tier 3 ops on Boz would be. But this map we could get definitely about 2, maybe 3 months of work out of. And I've seen 2 different groups of people do this map previously. I studied their work a bit with how I'd make the mission, so we'll just have to see. I do agree. if I were to have a tier 2, tier 3, there would be a lot more patrols about this military base. However, I am trying to limit. This is the main AO. If they deployed over here and put the AO between themselves, if they put the military base between themselves and the AO, first off, that's really, really stupid.
Team Green and Team Blue are going to be the primary fighting forces, while Team Red are going to be supporting.
Like, this would be the main, this entire area to the north and to the east of the AO is where you deploy, but you wouldn't want to put the fucking military base in between yourself and the actual objective. But that's why I didn't put any patrols over there. Now, if this was that tier 3, tier 2 op I just described, we had that thing over here, then there'd be more patrols, but it's just what we have to work with.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Send message.
Alright, see you later, Norton.
Alpha's location.
Copy. We are about 2 minutes out. We'll be heading to your position now.
For those of you that don't
Good
know, Northern is one of my chief editors.
Bravo to Alpha, over.
It would mean a lot for me if you could go, like,
you may want to start pushing towards
Twitch,
OP1.
go sub him on
We are almost to
YouTube,
that location. How copy?
because he does a lot of work for my channel.
Good copy, we're waiting for reconning to get more time.
Yeah, he makes his own edited
copy
stuff
that. We'll
too,
hold
and
our
it's great
position
as
until
fuck.
you start moving up. How copy?
Good copy.
So these guys, they have, this is a recon team, it looks like. It's not a support team. So they're probably going to be an Overwatch team, such as overwatching this AO probably from this hilltop, while the main team would move in. But even then, I think they would have put more people in the main team if they were going to pull something like that. Especially, like, maybe have 2 of these guys taken out and replaced with medics. But that's entirely up to how they want to do this AO. That's just my 2 cents. I hope Northern has a Twitch. He's been telling me he's getting into streaming, so we'll have to see. I can hear that helicopter. Northern has a YouTube, and he's starting to do work for that for himself, which I'm proud of, you know. He'd make some really good edit work. That would definitely give Soviet Womble a run for his money. I'm just trying to push him, you know, to also do Twitch, you know. Do fun stuff, because with if he were to just edit for himself, he could easily be the next Soviet Womble. Easily. I'm proud to have someone like that in my player base. Yeah, so Chris, he's keeping it away, but he's also keeping himself on standby. If I were him, I'd turn the engine off just to conserve fuel. Speak of the fucking devil, he's turning his engine off to conserve fuel. God, it's almost like they can hear me. The other question is, if these guys are going to perform an Overwatch team, will they take out this spotter group? My other question is, does this spotter group have eyes on that hill? Yes, he does. Heck, he has eyes on that 8-man team that are moving down. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that as well. Looking at this from thermal, you dumbasses. These guys come up pretty fucking easily on thermal. Good God. Yeah, if I were to look at this from thermal from, like, let's say a drone's perspective right here. Well, yeah, rip my spotter team A and spotter team B. They're probably going to think these 2 guys are sniper teams. That's what I would assume, based on their vantage points. But they don't have any sniper weaponry. Just seeing the amount of patrols, this would tell me, 1, I know it's going to go loud.
Ground command to Vortex.
Wait for it.
This is Vortex extended.
Be advised, we have spotted heavy AA launchers and placements at the military base. So if you get anywhere near them or exposed, you're going to be going down, if not, under heavy fire immediately.
Roger that. Thank you for the heads up.
Where do you see launchers? Maybe it means the mortar tubes.
I'm going to be moving out in a second.
From thermal, like, maybe,
Bravo
but
versus Alpha.
Those are definitely Zeus cannons
Send message
with
Alpha.
the 2 people.
We're going to be heading out to OP1 momentarily, just letting you know that we've moved OP1 a bit more to the northeast. If we start taking contact from there, then we'll be proceeding into the town instead of trying to advance away. If not, we'll be moving to OP2 if we're not satisfied.
Copy that. We're going to continue on then and reach our position just south or southwest of OP1. How copy?
Good copy.
User joined your channel.
Colors reset. Do your colors up again.
Now, if I were to look at this AO from a drone's thermal perspective, the 3 places that stand out to me is this, obviously, because of the amount of white blips. This, because of the amount of units closely garrisoned. And this area, specifically with this and this. Just with the vehicles
Make sure
that I
your
can
team
make out.
colors are set up correctly.
But this is a dud, because they're fucking goats. So... But vehicles always stand out to me personally. This is a dud, it's just because the units are closely garrisoned, but this is kind of a clear fucking indicator. You can kind of see these guys having their hands behind their back at that angle as well. Otherwise, infantry are moving. David's a bit far up ahead, but everyone else is moving. And Hob is being left behind, possibly AFK. Lovely.
Yeah, that's extreme spacing right there.
What is release?
Hop, you with us?
That never happened.
Yep. I have 6 covered.
I don't think Hob is with him. Even though I did just hear a yeah over the radio, but... Hold on. Ready? I'm gonna ban you again.
Everyone hold a second, I gotta check something.
I've temp banned him 4 times today, and... I will never do that in another tier 2 up again, but... Opportunity. I don't know how they always seem... Like, in the past few ops... Every time I put myself in a random position down, they manage to walk near me. So, it's just a really weird coincidence. Does that boat have a fucking minigun? It's a fishing boat. It shouldn't have a minigun. Just a bunch of people. I hope that boat doesn't have a minigun. Because that would mean all regular Russian fishing boats have miniguns.
Everyone be advised, is a patrol on the other side of the
Then again, that might just be how they fish. You don't know. I don't have a multi-watch up today. We had to kind of set this up quickly.
Stay very stealthy when we're getting to the forest or moving through it.
Yeah, Russian fishing. So yeah, they're starting to get at the edge of what looks like these, it's definitely some sort of farm or plantation for some sort of fruit. Maybe dates. I don't know. I was literally about to say vineyard, and I saw their fucking trees and grapevines, and I'm a retard, but...
Right, King, I think I've spotted the 8 hostages.
The 8 hostages?
Can you mark it with a circle around the area, and then a marker on it, like exclamation mark?
Roger that.
Also, are you moving with us? I want to check. Negative. Catch up to us fast, man. You're alone there right now.
I'm gonna teleport myself under some light.
Before you said yes you were, so whoever answered for him, don't.
So,
take a breather right now.
drawn route markers, 1 patrol boat minigun. Oh, they think it has a minigun. Hostages, 4 hostages, 4 hostages. No, no. Did they mark the goats? What's in the middle? They marked the goats. Alright, guys, the hostages are the goats. That is the Turkish military right there. Ah, fuck me. Goat hostages. Why am I not surprised? There's never anything surprising with this player base anymore. It's just another day. They're pulling 360s. Some of them looking at this AO have their guns up.
Bravo to Alpha.
Send it.
We are holding in our tree line at the moment, waiting for you to get up to your position. Let us know if you take fire at all. Copy?
Copy. We got held up due to a man being left behind of miscommunication.
Copy that.
Okay, what's your grid?
He's got some distance to cover.
Going grid is 094978 along the blue line just before the red line.
Roger that.
Now, I am looking for one more thing. I did see one of these guys pick up a stinger. I want to confirm that.
Location of the hostages on the map.
I see 3 AT sticks, 4 AT sticks. Jeez, I'm gonna be a bit more punishing with the armor then.
Yeah, I'll move on to
Bravo to command.
Send it.
What is our time limit at the moment?
Alright, I saw one of them have a
Time
stinger,
limit
but
this
I guess they don't have it
time is
anymore.
1
so.
hour and a half.
Copy that. We might want to kick it into high gear and start getting in that town and clearing.
Looks like one of our hostages
Copy.
has
At this time
escaped and
we
he's
think
hiding
we have
under a bush.
spotted
Hope the player base can
hostages.
get to
They
him
are
in
in
time.
the north western side of the town, close to the military base, just on the base of the hill marking now.
Wrecking advise on.
Copy, thank you.
Blue Fort Goats versus Op Fort Goats. Jesus Christ.
Wrecking advise on the hostages.
Okay.
They have eyes on the hostages.
4 of them are at that position that Alpha's marked.
It's where Doc has marked it right now in a circle.
Four of them have been confirmed, guys. I hope they're meaning
But
these
you've been
ones.
marking all those places in command? Yep.
I hope they're referring to this.
No. Put
I'll
it
change
inside.
I'll change it.
No, it's too late now.
Stop bitching about it.
Bravo to Alpha.
Send it.
If you guys are at OP1, there is a squad moving towards that position. How copy?
Copy. We'll be switching to OP2 and moving around to the northern side of the AO instead of staying on the eastern side as the hostages have been spotted, and that squad is moving up.
Here, we'll do a head count though. I see
Copy that.
0 AT slots. That actually might just be because of the mission file. But standard riflemen, that's okay. They can be modified to AT specs.
So we'll be going back eastwards to avoid a squad going to OP1 at this time. Copy, everyone? Copy. Red team taking point.
Breacher, sapper, that's fine.
Team wait for all the other teams to come up, then you go out back.
Where's that 4th AT stick?
Roger that.
What the fuck? There he is. Okay, so then 2 breach. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's not medics holding AT sticks, it's not engineers holding the AT sticks, I'm okay with it, but I've been seeing recently a lot of tier 1 players that play medic. They might bring an AT stick or they bring an auto rifle, and that gets under my skin because that's not playing their role effectively.
Alright, everyone stop moving.
Bravo to Alpha.
Green line now.
Send it.
In terms of time, they've got
Do you want
time.
us to act as decoys while you guys come around behind and start attacking and trying to get the hostages?
If we are going to do that tactic, we will need time to maneuver around to get into position for that. ETA is most likely 10 minutes at most.
They have time.
Copy that. We can wait that long so that we can get that, so that we can start distracting them so you can get in there and just fall back.
Copy.
They double
Do you
mark
have
stuff now.
many people that can cause big bad booms?
I've got
I feel
2,
like I need to...
as well as a grenade launcher.
Here, I need to move the guard
Copy that.
to guard these new hostages,
If you want,
guys.
you can start setting up, but do not break contact at this time.
Copy that. Over.
We need to guard our
So
hostages.
Bravo's gonna cause a distraction first when time comes around for it. Right now they're gonna be waiting until we get to a point where we can
Pilot's
insert.
command.
The Jester op is in an hour.
Be
It's
advised,
at
in
8,
1 hour
which is
we
in
switch over
2.5
to transport
hours.
helicopter to get the hostages out before the time limit is up.
Oh, one of the hostages is making a break for it. Up, he has moved through the wall. He's trying to crawl through. Is he stuck? Nope, he gets through. Alright, so one of the hostages has run off. And it doesn't look like his guard even notices. So these hostages are clearly capable of saving themselves. Yeah, I do wish the AI would at least have flashlights as well. But we're going to see a 10-minute transition of them moving around to get in a position to assault that position. So, if you guys have any questions right now, feel free to ask. I've just been tired today doing a bunch of shit.
The military might try to move the hostages once Bravo
Didn't do that much
contact.
YouTube uploading either. Just been focusing on mission files. And prepping for the future. I mean, my work schedule cut down too, so...
I understand that that's going to be something that we're just going to have to risk at this time. But since the contact that Brother will be breaking will be on the...
Thanks, Wargames, I appreciate it.
It will be unlikely that they will think that we're after the hostages at this time.
And, my time zone is Eastern Standard Time.
Everyone got done stamina?
Someone DC'd, is that...
Sorry, everyone not good on stamina anymore? Alright, move on.
I can't hear that chopper from here. That didn't affect these guys, and they still have 6, so that's fine. You need a random name? Like, what? You need to be more specific. I can give you a shit ton of random names, but... You know, you gotta know.
How about this time I want you to only...
Goats with machine guns strapped on them, yes, but the machine gun won't fire unless you make it an AI turret, in which case, yes, it will fire.
Not for a huge amount of recon, just rough, quick overview, okay? Roger that.
Roger that.
Also, switch to vehicle chat everyone right now, because that was a side chat message.
Oh, unbind key in your vanilla.
Is this one life? Yes, it is. This is High Command and Ground Command. Do you copy?
I copy. Send it.
Roger. Just to be clear, since this is Tier 2, this is a one life only op.
Copy. Was under that assumption from the start.
See? See? Cool. Cool. At least some of them have common sense. But right now they're staying greatly out of patrol paths here. They'll be able to move across. To what Overwatch position, I do not know.
Now, so you up ahead of everyone else right now?
I am.
A little bit.
Can you move to your west right now? Because I think I saw you, or that was patrol.
This is why you don't want people running ahead of the person who's supposed to be on point.
Oh, I see you. Everyone get up and move. This is why
they're thinking friendlies are fucking hostiles. That's cute.
I just like good spacing.
And I like getting heart-attacked things.
Goats with Titans, yeah, it is possible. They won't fire though unless we have a player on them.
It's because I saw a figure and I go, that looks a bit far. Not meant to be one of our guys.
Time is money and we got 100 gold. 1 hour and 25 of it.
Yeah. Avoid P2 right now, continue following the green line. Vaguely.
We do have a squad coming from bearing 240.
Someone might want to tell David that because he's right on OP2 trying to do recon.
OP2.
This team, they're not going to go back there, they're just going to go here and move back around.
Yeah, we'll avoid them if we follow the green line and get out of there. Go northwards right now.
Suicide goats.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Con, we have just passed OP2. We will be arriving estimately at the entrance point in about 5 minutes, give or take.
Copy that. How much time we got left till the hostages get executed?
We've still got plenty of time. Estimate is 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Copy that. Good luck.
Here's the thing about goats with explosives and mines. If you want to put a pressure plate explosive on it, there's a high chance that if the goat moves, it can trigger the explosive. If you angle it at the right position, though, you can prevent that from happening, but anything that steps near the goat is going to make it go off. Also, since goats like phasing through things, it's also possible that phasing through something can trigger the explosive. Only manual explosives, he just does not give a fuck. Only manual triggers will have to, click on it and then hit the end button. Would,
everyone's still together, they can see each other and everything?
What the... Alright, yeah, Pumpkin's back, though.
Looks good from the back.
He's
That's good.
DCing like a motherfucker, though.
Pumpkin Cat, however.
There he is.
Yeah, he said they had a thunderstorm going over him, so disconnection was likely from him.
I believe I see Bravo over to the southwest on top of that hill. However, it could be a patrol.
Yeah, they are on that
Bravo's still
right now,
deep in there. Keep moving.
Distraction for us.
Does anyone have any questions that aren't related to goats?
I can see it from here, so the AO might spot them.
Non-goat
If
questions.
they're not standing up, I don't care.
Let's take a look at Ratcane's POV here. Which is going to be useless because the NVGs don't like to work on that stance. Lovely.
Nobody's leading him, and
Arma
he's
physics are
deciding
great.
to do this how he wants to
I
do
say
it.
that
If he
sarcastically.
wants his guys to be like that, and it's okay to him being like that, then that's on him.
Goats now all over the AO as well.
Bravo versus
What have I
Alpha.
done? They're hailing Bravo.
Disregard that.
Let me check
Confused.
Chris's.
I didn't get your last message.
Yeah,
if you
'cause
sent one. I'm
at this rate, he's
asking
going to have
for
about
you.
this
Oh,
much
go
fuel
ahead.
to actually do stuff with.
He said internet.
So he's not going to be that effective.
Currently, how long do you think you'll need to
Who's
get
my
the full
favorite
attention of all
cat
the
girl
enemy
from
forces?
Nekopara?
5 seconds.
I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Wow,
I may
that's
have the games on my
surprising.
account, but I've
We
never
have a-
played any of them.
We have a Ural that we can shoot with a rocket launcher. I don't know if that'll give him enough attention, but...
I suspect once you blow up one of the armored vehicles, they will get really mad at you.
Maybe they're referring
Is
to
there
either
any
that or
nearby?
that Ural.
we weren't able to see any in our position.
Check the map. Right now, your best possible target would be the 20-man squad patrol. That's on the edge of the town.
20-man squad patrol?
Copy, I do. I think that's
think
what
they mean
we'll
these
open
two
up with
at the
that on our
same time.
rifles, but we'll let our AT guy shoot that truck.
Copy
Gonna
that.
have this spotter team crawl up to them to try to
Let me know when I
ambush.
can
The
bring all
spotter
hell
team
loose.
will move over to do that. Interesting.
Send it.
There's
As a Zeus, can I actually take over and control a player? Cannot control players.
Infantry squad roaming around there.
Yeah, that's
Imperials or Stormcloaks?
around that area, because of Hub's marking, you can't see it on the map.
Usually I don't
but
even
now
follow that
it's gonna be
quest line
passing
because I
through
couldn't
this
care
line,
less.
Because there's a path that takes us into a turf late and allows
Though
us
with
to
most
sneak
of my
up
Khajiit
if we are
playthroughs, I end up going
sneak up
Imperial.
onto the
No,
compound
Stormcloak
with
to
our
cause
snipers.
more chaos. Arma 4 has been rumored to, or maybe confirmed, I don't know, but it's going to be an entire
Bravo, this is
planet. I am
Alpha.
looking forward to that, but it needs to have
ahead,
some
Alpha.
sort of editor mode like this.
Go ahead and
For me to
make
really
as much
do
noise
stuff
as
with
you
it.
can. Try and keep their attention as best as you can as well.
Did he just give the go-ahead for them to open up?
I've given Bravo the go-ahead for distraction.
Yep, they got the
so
go-ahead.
In momentarily, few seconds, we should hear lots of explosions and shots.
But if I were to have a favorite cat girl, it would probably be my bae. Yeah, 20-man squads. I've never deployed a 20-man AI squad. But these guys are about to open up. How hard is it for EU players to join my ops? I'd say about 35-40% of our players are EU. Plus,
Hopefully if
our servers are hosted in France, so EU
we should
players
be
have the
good.
best
By the way, I don't want
connectability.
anyone pushing up for this right now at this time.
Okay, what about our evac?
Do you have any plans for
If we're
submarine
gonna be
style?
tracking 8 hostages, roughly 8
I don't know.
hostages, how is
Those
everyone gonna get in a
transport
helicopter?
trucks at the actual AO at the time will be not getting the helicopter
Chad is
in,
officially a
will be
Stormcloak,
taking
good
those
God.
transport trucks and using possible escape route to
Father
go
Yeti, I have
far
not
north,
seen you in forever. Has the
to where
player
we can
base
get
gotten
picked up by a
better?
heli.
So you want to go deeper?
I'm not going to answer that question. We'll just see it today.
No.
I will say the Star Wars out we did yesterday, that's the
I
worst
know,
I've
we're
ever
already
seen the
pretty
player
deep,
base,
and
but
this area's been clear so far.
good God.
Just, if we head north, we're going to be going into the crossings.
Alright,
of the
Sasha, see you
military
Friday.
base.
I'm reserving you a
that
slot
AA.
for today, buddy.
We can't go eastwards.
Just try to come on time. I can make sure you
If we
get a
go
slot.
eastwards, then we'll be heading to where a lot of the enemy are, and a lot of the enemy will be angry and annoyed at Bravo.
They need to come, like, right here, set up shop, and
Alpha,
then
this is
immediately
Bravo.
push in, or, like, follow this ridge line in.
Disregard that. This is Alpha, Bravo.
So what they need to do is they need to come in like this,
Go ahead, Alpha.
and they can be right on top of
How's
this
the
area.
distraction going on? We're seeing no effect currently.
We are about to engage. How copy?
Good copy. Waiting on you to drag these guys away.
Let's see what I can do. Like slots and stuff, I like to reserve for people that, you know, pay money and stuff because funding and whatnot. I try to give back.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it this far away in case the
So it looks like they're gonna hit that Ural.
and they can see us when we're going up.
I mean, they don't really need to
wanna
get
also
its
give them time to
attention
move
by
away instead
firing
of
a
being
rocket.
still.
They can just open up. In fact, it would be better for them to keep their position hidden. Or they could have Kristoff fly really low and do a missile run. They don't have to waste their AT-4s. Or their M136s,
Just
whatever.
in
Just do it.
case, you guys see the marker on that?
There they go.
Yes. The route that will lead us deeper into enemy territory.
Yeah, I know. That's Bravo. Don't start moving. Stay at this point, let the AI start moving away anything.
This is Vortex to any ground units. I'm moving into attack.
And here we go.
Copy that.
Vortex, I'm currently tying you to Bravo to system whatever they need. Alpha should not need your attention at this time until later.
Straight towards us. Straight towards us? Yep. Like, we're going to get to this building here right now, or what? Because I don't see them spreading out and then gonna head up towards the top of the hill.
We could try to let them pass right over us.
Yeah, that's the plan. Let them pass over, so get to building area and stay inside and stay covered. If you feel that you're good enough at where you are, by Rockwool, then you're fine.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Go ahead, Alpha.
We are currently seeing one-time patrol moving out of our way and towards you. Seems like your distraction is working out this time.
Copy that. Just want to let you know, there is a UAZ in there with a dish command.
In where?
I think these guys
In the
were way
hostage
too
holding
far
area.
for this to happen.
Copy
I'm gonna give it
that.
5 minutes
We'll,
and I'm gonna move
pass
these
that along.
hostages. Another 5 minutes after they are fully secured in the military base, I will move these guys.
Tracking. So if the timer is that the hostages will be killed at the end of that timer, correct?
Yes.
Let's mobilize our chopper.
What makes it a good idea to kick in the timer apparently
Bravo to
faster?
Vortex.
This is Vortex ended.
If you can handle the guys on the beach, we'll start taking out the guys in town. How copy?
Roger that. Moving to the beach.
And they're also questioning the entire squad's orders right now when they need to be pushing in. Ay, ay, ay.
Also, I don't recall it being said in the briefing that they would kill the hostages off immediately as soon as contact was broken.
I'm not saying immediately, but they
hope they're at least moving. They're not even moving! They're just letting Bravo do this. What the fuck?
Noted. This is how we're doing it. This is how we can do it. This is my plan here. If I mess up with this planning up, then it's on me, not on you.
Be advised, squad.
Vortex to ground. You have enemy helo in the air.
Copy. So they're far from us now, right?
Roger that. Just don't go in.
Thanks for the heads up, Vortex.
Copy. Everyone start moving out along the green line again. Let's start getting to the hostage compound. Hop, you're still on drone.
Drop my mortars. I need a soul core for that.
Copy.
Get off the drone. Make sure it is maintaining its height at a suitable distance, as well as visibility. We don't want it getting spotted or shot down over the area, because if they do, then
they're spraying at Chris with that AA.
the entire operation.
Bravo to Vortex.
This is Vortex ended.
I believe I hear an anti-aircraft gun close to our position. You may want to wave off.
Close to your position. That's at the military base.
Confirms that it sounds like some of the ZSU from the military base, actually.
Roger that. If you can neutralize it, it will be its hub.
I think he's gonna go for that chopper.
Mortars! Lay down, get in hard cover,
Probably
Just put
you were
that over
talking
the
as a
LR
long
net.
ranger at that time.
I'm gonna keep inching it up to their position.
Negative, we're fine. Back off, get up the hill further, let's go. Bravo to Alpha.
Send it.
We're going to pull
Chris is
off and
chasing
find
that
a new
chopper
location to start causing havoc and distract them further away from you guys. How copy?
Good copy. Make sure you don't lose their attention during that time. We're moving in still.
Keep moving in,
Gonna move the spotter because his partner decided to run off.
Squad is well aware, away from us.
It's away from us, they don't see us or not looking in our direction, we're good. Just keep going.
Looks like hostages are being moved.
Where to?
Unknown, they're being transported in the transport truck.
Why don't you look at that?
I said before, it's on me if it messes up, okay?
I don't believe you heard Liru say that if we break contact, they're gonna try to move the hostages to the heavily fortified base.
I did say that. They're even saying I said that.
So I guess now we attack the heavily fortified base now.
What are you stuck on?
Hostages are being moved towards the heavily fortified base.
They are along the area.
Quite far away, along the road near the coast.
Chris broke contact, but this chopper is now pursuing. That ZU gun does hear him, so they're trying to turn the thing over, but he's staying low.
So we're no longer at a compound, but now at the military base to confirm that, right?
If our intel is from what High Command gave us, then yes.
Hop.
Confirmation truck has stopped just before...
Why'd you get out?
Helicopter bearing southwest. Get down.
Stop getting out. You guys suck. I'm gonna have to manually drive it.
Alpha, this is Bravo.
Go ahead,
Alpha, this is Alpha. Our timing was too far, my mistake there. Hostages have been moved to the military base at this time. We're gonna investigate and see actually how bad it is and move on from there.
This is Vortex to ground. I'm flying back to base. I got hit in the main rotor.
Copy.
Copy that.
Here's my turn.
Go ahead.
We are going to pull back a bit further and
So,
keep heading
we're gonna look at
southwest
chat as I drive a bit,
until we get to the
but,
beach, and then we're going to start engaging anything that we can see. How copy?
Yeah, this is tough.
Bravo. Apologies for the mess on my side there.
I see a squad moving southeast, bearing 180, 170.
Burn the
middle of the town.
They look like we're moving to the military base at this time, southwest. Two-man team on the hill. Bearing 218. Confirmation hostages are being moved into the military base. I'll be back this time.
Alright.
I'll try and get it so that your drone is going over to
Not
the
their
military
finest
base.
hour.
Already is. Thanks. I'm sorry.
Hob, could you please tell us if they're going to remain in the vehicle that they were moved in, or if they're going to be taken out of the
I don't feel
vehicle
like
and
moving them
moved
all at
somewhere?
once, so I'm just gonna...
Yep, I will advise.
They're running. And they're running.
Oh, looks like we may have to assault that military base. Hostages are being moved currently.
Good enough.
I have drawn a blue line which is way to Leighton starting to divert away, but divert away to the military base at this time. Let's just say we're gonna have a lot.
How do I see anything? What do you mean, them or myself?
Channel.
Also, I'm gonna start setting up reinforcements.
How's it looking in there? Just to say or see.
Bravo to Alpha.
Now, I'm gonna say in about 15 minutes we're gonna move the next group over.
We are going to move in and start doing some CQB
Has anyone
in
been
the
active
town
on a Hoy
and
world
causing more
lately?
distractions.
I have
How
not.
copy to try and lead
I've
those
had
in your
other
way.
things to do.
Turrets at the entrance.
Frost is lagging behind. Hobbs
Copy
AFK
that.
again.
This time we're gonna, it seems like we're gonna have to actually assault the main military base of that's a bad idea, yeah.
So I'm going to divert these vehicles over to now defend the entrances.
For the patrol near the forest, as they are just bleeding all over the show.